Hello everybody, welcome back to FM24 with the Youth Academy Challenge with Folkestone Invicta, and we are at the start of a new season. We have 2 wins from 2, but we have got a brand new stadium to check out. Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the save, and we are taking on Sheffield Wednesday at the new Harbour Arm Stadium. It has had a rename from the Folkestone Invicta Stadium, which was just rubbish. We have renamed it the Harbour Arm Stadium. If you're not aware, the Harbour Arm is an area in Folkestone which has been newly renovated in real life and looks very nice. So I sort of feel like with the amount of space that's there, IRL, they could build a new stadium. So we're at the Harbour Arm Stadium, and that is what we're going to look at right now here, because it is in Folkestone. Obviously it is a 13,901 capacity stadium. It's owned by the club, which is awesome. We own our own stadium, which is very nice. The stadium is named after club name. Excellent, thank you, Football Manager. That could be a skin issue, to be honest, but it's in very good condition. It's a high-end stadium. Environment condition is high-end. I don't know what that means. It's got undersoil heating, but doesn't have a roof, a retractable roof, digital ad hoardings, is an oval, it's still in use, it's not a training ground, and is apparently still under construction, although it is actually done because we've already played there. But yeah, it's not used by our youngster teams either, which is interesting because it actually is when you look at which teams use it. It's us, our under-21s, and our under-18s. It's got quite a big expansion capacity to 27,544, so I'm sure we'll be utilising that as we get through the seasons. But as I said, we've already started in the league and the Carabao Cup. In the league, we got 1 win from 1 and find ourselves in 5th, which was absolutely lovely. A 2-0 win is what it was. It was superb. We beat West Brom 2-0 away from home at the Hawthorns, and that was delightful. We then got through the first round of the Carabao Cup beating Portsmouth. It was at home, but I thought I don't want to come back for a first game to be at the Carabao Cup. I want it to be a league game at home, so that's what we're back for. And we're doing pretty well. No real changes in the squad either. Danny Taylor is looking pretty good. He's actually got a slight knock, but we are seeing improvements in Danny Taylor. We haven't had much interest in certain players. Loan interest from clubs in lower divisions, which I can easily just bat off. That's not a problem. There isn't too much happening at the moment. I have got Rude is asleep on my lap, by the way, if you're wondering where my left arm is, because here's my right arm and I can't lift my left arm because Rude's asleep on it. Christian Shuebu does look like he's leaving. We've accepted an offer from Crawley. Hopefully he moves there because he's just been a miserable moaning myrtle at the club at the moment. Alex Coulter, we've also accepted a couple of loan bids from clubs in lower divisions for him as well, and that's about it. In terms of transfers then, as you can see, lots of bids are coming in for certain players. But in terms of transfers, out, we've got Craig White, Kamil Volsky, James Smith and Josh McKay leaving on loan. Now, there was a few questions about Kamil Volsky. He's not really developed as much as I would have liked. He's got really good teamwork, work rate, and his physicals are sort of good. But yeah, not really developed. Can grow into decent potential to be a League One standard player. But yeah, don't know if he's ever going to cut it for us, to be honest, because he's never really broken into the first team. And if you haven't done it by the age of sort of like 19 to 20 in a youth academy save, you're probably never going to do it. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on him, though he's still at the club at the moment, which is fine. Released players, Junior Ward, Blair Gemmell has gone. He wouldn't sign a new contract, so he's now gone completely. Christian Emmanuel we let go as well. Really good mentals, but just wasn't improving enough, and I think we've got better players. He's actually dropped all the way down to join Lowestoft. Lewis Monk has gone. Chris Chapman I wanted to keep. He wouldn't sign a new contract, so off he's gone to join Stoke, and he's now got a loan bid on him from Bath and Curzon Ashton as well. He was one I was excited to see what we could do with, but since he wouldn't sign a new contract, I stopped playing him, and yeah, he left to join Stoke. Tevin Vassiana is one that you probably never even heard of, as is Zach Page. And then in terms of the youth that didn't get contracts, Javel Reed, Jack Taylor, Sam Maddell, Baden Maddell, and Jackie Stewart, who we thought might have something about him because he can jump, but everything else was absolutely terrible, and we thought, nah, not much point. So that is it in terms of transfers. And it leaves our first team squad looking like this. We briefly looked at it before anyway, but yeah, not too many new phases. Kada Kuedu is settling in nicely into that attacking midfield role. Probably going to be the starting player in there this season. Ryan Carson and Balberia are still crucial for us on the wings, and obviously Englefield gets all the goals up front. I'm still amazed no AI team has been interested in him yet. That it just boggles my mind. Minimum fee release clause of 6.5 million to teams in the Premier League. It would be worth a punt. If you were a human manager, I don't know, would you look at him and think, if you're a human manager, if you're a manager in this game, would you look at him and think, I'll take a punt? Like, I'm not sure you would, because acceleration isn't great. Finishing is 13, it's not great. Good composure, great off the ball. He has been scoring goals. I mean, I think the 27 in 41 would sort of get your attention, right, as a human manager. But yeah, not 100% sure. But in terms of youngsters called up, there's not really that many. James Barnes has been called up to the senior team. He is going to be absolutely superb, and one I don't know if we're going to be able to keep hold of. He's wanted by Blackpool on loan. So as long as that's not like Liverpool for transfer, I think we're okay. I think we're going to be okay. But yeah, other than that, not too many new names that you'll see that have made it up the list at the moment to the senior team. In fact, I don't think there's any new ones up here just yet. In the under-21s, we've got a decent squad in the under-21s. We're giving a few people a bit of time to try and develop, but also if good loan bids come in for them, then we're letting them go. Bigger Kasongo is one we're obviously going to keep an eye on quite a lot this year. His physicals are already good, so we're hoping that he improves those technicals. We're training him to potentially be an attacking midfielder as well, but I've got a feeling we'll probably cancel that and keep him as a winger. Hayden Ruffles is another one that we're keeping an eye on. Looks half decent, not too bad at all. Why have they got two central midfielders? Why are you not playing my tactics? Tactics overview. Oh, you are, but I've only just changed it. Yeah, okay, I need to go in and just make sure they're playing the right system. I've set them up to play the Armadillos tactic from Austin, which is strange. But Oliver Goodwin, yeah, another one that we've had a few first-team appearances with in previous seasons, but we'll see how he's getting on in development as well. Sam Lillis was one we're excited about. Dropped off a little bit, not massively improving. And then Ryan Hogg is a guy that's probably not actually too far away from the first team, but also when you look at it like that, like needs some football and experience deep down as well. In the under-18s, these are mostly full of the new players we've just got through in the draft. I don't want to rush them up too quickly too much. So Anthony Haynes is still down there. We're going to not promote him this season. He's worth 4.4 to 6.6 million. Like, I think next season he becomes our first choice goalkeeper. If we compare him at the moment to Michael Collins, our starting goalkeeper. So Michael Collins is better at shot stopping, he's better physically, more speed, better mentally, and better communication. But already Anthony Haynes is better aerially and a better distributor. So I don't think Anthony Haynes is far away from being our starting goalkeeper, just not just yet. And of course, finally looking at the club page then. So we've got new kits for the season. That's the first place to start. Orange and black pinstripes with a lovely red away kit. I do like that red and white sort of sash away kit that we've given them this year. We're predicted to finish bottom, but we're currently 5th, and last year we finished in the playoffs, so I don't think we're going to be finishing bottom. Youth recruitment 2.5 star, youth facilities 2.5 star, training facilities 2.5 star, but our reputation has finally gone up to 3 stars, which is absolutely awesome. We've got 2.5 million in the bank. We are estimated at £26 million if someone wanted to buy us, but we do have a loan debt of £19 million as well. Our finances are only okay, but the owner does love the club, which is good to know. And I like this screen. This screen is very, very tidy, isn't it? So we've got Sheffield Wednesday today in the Championship. Forest Green is our next game, then Leeds, Port Vale, and then we have Woking in the Carabao Cup second round. Our key player is Luke Bewick, who actually does want to leave the club, which is a little bit annoying. So we've agreed that if someone makes a bid for him of, I can't remember what value it was, but if someone makes a bid of something that's quite extortionate, we will let him go. Hot prospect is Danny Taylor, the right back. I think that was to be expected. Club captain this year is Massimo Englefield again, and vice captain is Michael Collins. So yeah, I think we're ready to go, and I think you're up to date. Let's go and play Sheffield Wednesday. Okay, unfortunately, we're going to be starting in 2D because that's how I've been playing the game. So we're going to miss the intro to see the stadium, which is really, really irritating because you can't change it at this point, which is annoying. But they're lining up in a 4-3-3. Our system is exactly how you would expect. Armani Dickey is starting at right back because Danny Taylor's got a slight knock, so I don't really want to risk him. But we will pause the game. We'll get into... Oh, I don't know. What view do we want to see? Let's go. I want to go data analyst to start, just to come here, zoom out, and then we can see what our stadium looks like. So I'm just going to bump this up to full match for now, and there it is. Look at the size of it. It's brilliant. It's absolutely huge. So let's knock those highlight speeds down, and yeah, look at it. It's got 4 proper stands. I don't know what this building is. We've got burger vans behind my head. I'll try and move my head so you can see them. And yeah, like just breathe it in. We've got a really fancy building here. I'm going to suggest that's going to be our sort of club office, with the club shop would be underneath. We'll have the offices up there, so I'd have an office up here. Yeah, bloody hell, awesome. Right, let's get back to the football. That view, by the way, is like a fancy 2D, isn't it? I've never really used it. So let's go into sideline, because that's what I want to watch. That is the right angle for me, and we'll go into key highlights and yeah, crack on with the game. I mean, if you're enjoying the series, please do leave a like. We've come a long way with this Folkestone Invicta team, as Jones is going to pick up the ball at centre-back, finds Murray, who's moved into central midfield a bit more this year, given we've got Danny Taylor at right-back. I think moving Murray into central midfield is a pretty sensible option, because he's quite good in that role in there, as he wins the ball back again, finds Balberia, our Portuguese hero. Carson's in, squares it, and Englefield's there. 1-0. The Folkestone Invicta fans are rapturous in the 4 stands that we now have around the ground, and it looks like a proper stadium. Look at it. It looks like a full-on proper stadium, and I'm delighted. And while I'm getting distracted by that, we're watching the replay as the captain Englefield pokes it home after 5.5 minutes. We go 1-0 up. What a fantastic start this is to the championship season for us. We've beaten West Brom. We're currently beating Sheffield Wednesday. We beat Portsmouth, who were in the playoffs with us last year in the Carabao Cup already. And yeah, it looks like we are making progress, which is exactly what we want to see, to be honest. So 25 minutes gone, still 1-0, 3 shots for us, 1 shot for them, 1 on target for them. We've had more possession. They've not created very much at all. We are in the driving seat in this game. Now, we do have weaknesses in the squad. I do think left back has become a bit of a weakness for us. We have made actually a tactical change for this year, as Murray hits the bar. Kouadio scores with a header. Our Frenchman, he may be temperamental in his personality, and he may be a bit of a knob, but he is playing very, very well. And Reece put in a free kick. And at half-time, I'll show you the tactical changes we've done. As Murray came in, it's actually a really good save from the goalkeeper onto the bar. But Kouadio out-jumped Kuzminski, and these home fans are loving this start in the championship. The game we had against Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup at home set a new gate receipt record of something like 275,000. So now we've got this stadium, we really should be in for a good time in terms of money as well. It's really going to help. So the only tactical changes we've made is we've switched these wingers around. So I had Carson as an inverted winger and Balberia as a winger. This year, with Carson being fully right-fitted and not as good defensively as Balberia, we've set him to a winger on attack to go around the outside, and Balberia as an inverted winger to come onto his right foot a little bit more. And that has then meant the fullbacks change. So Dickey, or Taylor over here, was the attacking fullback. He's now on support, and Hole is going to attack and overlap Balberia, which works a little bit better because the Volante wants to push up, so it actually gives us a bit more defensive sort of solidity on this side, with Dickey not pushing too much up as well. And obviously as Hole pushes up on the left, Reece is there to hold his position and sort of act as a defensive cover. So tactically, I think we're working a little bit better, a little bit more sensible this season, and the early season results would suggest that it is paying off, as Balberia is going to take the corner here. Now he's got Jones to aim at the front post, who scores 3-0. What a debut league match at the Harbour Arms Stadium. It is absolutely banging. 3-0. It's just unbelievable. It's what the fans would have dreamt of when they went to bed last night, and their dreams have come reality as we are 3-0 up. Top of the league as it currently stands as well. Are we on for a good season this year? Are we on for a good season? If we can manage fitness, if we can manage the team, I think this 11 could go places, and that would spark a lot of interest in them, I think. It's 11 shots to 8, 7 to 3, 1.81 XG to 0.8. We are playing very, very well. And talking about managing the team, let's see what we can do in terms of tired players. So Lucas Hull at left back is tired. Ty Bodkin can come on for him. We do have Rennie Besant, but he's becoming a bit more of a backup right back while Danny Taylor's out injured. Robert Murray in the middle is doing okay. Ben Reese is tired on a 7.4 though. Do we take... Yeah, let's get Adam Cross on for Ben Reese. I don't think that's too much of a bad move. I don't want to replace the front three at the moment, or the front four, because they're all playing so well. But 75 minutes gone, 3-0 up against Sheffield Wednesday. This is a really good performance, isn't it? Really good performance to open the stadium for the Championship. We've got another corner. Kuedu swings this one in. Jones is there. He hits the post. He looks like he's going to be deadly this year. Dickey comes forward. He tries to get across. It's another corner. But I've also noticed the seats that our manager and our subs have are absolutely glorious. I love it. I love this stadium. Jones is there over the bar. But 8 minutes to go, and we are on top of this one. 3-0. Moriyasu is going to take a goal kick to go long. We don't win it. It's an easy flick on. Fitzgerald is in, uses a bit of pace. Oh, I thought it was a penalty, but he wasn't. He just lost track of the ball. So that's totally fine. We did get an assistant manager recommendation about some fitness. So Ryan Carson on a yellow card and tired can come off to be replaced by Ollie Lewis. Balberia on the left can come off to be replaced by Ryan Griffiths. And then we'll push Kuedu out to that left-hand side out there as well to see how we get on, as I'm just slowly starting to lose my voice as we get to the end of this video, as Moriyasu, with 6 minutes of time added on, goes long with a goal kick, headed down. Fitzgerald's there again, into Lewis. Lewis at the edge of the box, he's hit the post. We'll say Collins had it covered, but it was a very good effort as Sheffield Wednesday just getting into this game, as we have a few tired legs. I've only done 4 subs, so let's rest. Armani Dickey can come off to be replaced by Besant, just for a little bit of fresh legs at the back. And it looks like it's going to be an outstanding victory for Folkestone on their home league debut at the new stadium. And that is bloody superb. What a performance, boys. What a performance. Now, obviously, I don't normally come back this early in the season, but I thought we just had to, didn't we? We just had to come back early so that we could see our brand new stadium, and everyone's getting a real big boost of morale and positivity and stuff like that. We sit second. Hull did actually get another goal in the 91st minute to overtake us at the top of the table, but it's looking positive, it's looking good, and it's going to be a good start, I think. So I'm intrigued to see what we got from that. So Craig Jones was in great form. Hull beat Leeds. Jones' performance pleases Max Brogan, our assistant, and Besant feels he should be starting more games. Discuss issue with Besant. Come on, let's have a chat. Look, be used as a squad player. I'm your manager and you need to respect me. So leave it out, mate. Just be happy you're at a good, successful club. All right? Don't push the boat. You're happy here. We're winning. Everything's happy. We're going to be going up to the Premier League. Just relax, mate. Just relax, Besant. Just relax. But yeah, we've got a good team. We've got the good foundations here. We're building a good team. Hopefully, some of these youngsters progress, and hopefully, when we come back, we're still in very good form in the Championship and moving on up. Oh, I wanted to check, didn't I? Schedule. We got 13,901 people at the stadium for that game. I'd love to see how much that was in terms of tickets. So let's move forward a day and just see if we can get a bit of news potentially around what that was in ticket sales. If not, I'm not sure you can look. So our record attendance is broken. It was set at 12,899 against Portsmouth. So I'm going to assume that is now a record intake for gate intakes as well, if we've done that. Crawley withdraw their bid for Shuaibu, which is annoying. Maidstone enough for Alex Coulter, 16k. I mean, I might take that. He's not playing for us anymore. He's miserable. He didn't play that much for us last year. We've got better youngsters coming through. I'm just going to take it. I'm not going to rock the boat about asking for a sell-on clause or anything like that, But yeah, I'm more than happy with that. Let's have a look at the finances then. 2.68 million. We'll keep an eye on the finances. I do think we'll be going up with that intake from gate receipts. So gate receipts this month, 389,000 this month. This season, our gate receipts is 668,000, which is, what, a quarter of everything that we had last year? Just under a quarter of everything that we had last season. So we should make a lot of money from gate receipts this year. What a note to end it on. It's a shorter video today, but we will be back at some point in the season to update you with how it's going and keep an eye on it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you want your name in the game, become a channel member, message me on Discord and you'll get your name in the game as well. Thank you for watching. Me and a very sleepy, snory Rude on my lap. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.